try to slowly work here towards this A site.
Yeah, looks like they leave a little bit of the vice util for Sentinels.
Smoke, bro.
Defense B and look
Oh,
to
he's tagged.
focus this A. They've chosen correctly to start things off. Ooh. Stuck behind the wall.
Wait, he got mollied off.
Behind a bit of utility.
Oh,
here.
no, he's
now
dead.
We see Sen trying to get back into the site. His net takes one.
We couldn't
down.
help him
They're
that
still
whole
just
time?
milling
Damn.
about getting themselves sorted out here. And it looks like 3 from Sentinels are ready to crash back in once Heaven gets ready.
They just gotta wait for this wall too, so once they knife this out, they'll have to start popping out through this door.
Minecraft?
There's still a sonic sensor on the other side that could stop him.
Just there, Oxy looking to provide that noise. They get stuck just a little
That
bit.
sucks.
Oxy taking the fight, has protection over the shoulder, but Zekin's gonna be able to trade. They're playing this so calm.
This is too hard.
3 in hell is a little scary, but they do still have Mitch on the outside, so they don't have to worry. The crossfires here should be enough.
One more hell. Left side.
Cutie getting that ghost in the
Time.
to do
Time,
some big
Zelsis.
damage
Time,
here,
damn
but it's
it.
up to the Vive Merchant. Can he
Stick
do
it,
it? Jumping right click. And there's going to be a tight timer on this.
Yeah.
That's Mitch. That's the classic. And
Nice try. It was pretty impossible.
Pistol round.
It's the first match after Redux turned 18. Aware.
Yeah, I like the fake they can produce with this.
Everyone's nervous as
Noise, action, the flash, and the ruse. The play is actually going to be at B. And they get caught right in the 0 point for this too, so that helps sell it a little bit more.
Actually, the knife only seeing Oxy, they know that the hit's going to be towards B. It was a bad fake, so they have the perfect stack for this so far.
30 seconds.
Why is Observer showing
back.
that?
Net on one, but Zekin will trade here. You still in
Nice.
towards the back of the site. They find Zeppa finally, as the whole death ball finally is able to come through the archway at B. Looks like a pop flash wants to come through. Zekin's going to use that for help, but they can. No, they can get the kill onto Oxy.
Weapon upgrades as well. Pop flash trying to delay.
Nice!
Yeah, weapons down. That
Nice!
was
What?
the second round.
How
here
does
for
he do
Sentinels.
that?
And they pull the rug out.
Oh my god! No way! Nah, Zekin is too good, man. Nah, we have to see that again. He's too good.
The crossfire is being set up, and look how clean Zekin looks here.
Wow, what the f melted both of them, man. Holy shit, he's getting hyped, dude. Damn.
Staying in front of Sentinels.
You actually can insure your hands.
Them do this. They spread the map out even
I think my hands are currently insured, no joke. I'm not kidding. I think I pay insurance for my hands. I don't know exactly how it works or like the specifics of it, but I'm pretty sure my hands are insured.
And try to find the right time and a hit towards this A side.
Kim Kardashian. Okay. Your hands are insured, but they barely work now. No!
On the right side.
Oh god.
Back and forth. The Stingers just seem to be the higher prio weapon right now that's doing the damage.
What a shot. That's an insane shot. I don't care. I'm glazing, but that's an insane shot. I don't care if I'm glazing. That's a nice shot. Wait, he has knives.
3v2 blades come out. Zekin tries to break the crosshairs, but he's going to be the one that also collects.
1v1?
Is playing
Are we kidding ourselves?
The unsung hero since the Red Bull home ground, since he joined the squad. Can he collect this one over New Jersey's finest?
The read.
Vic is.
Again, it's a one-shot. Good read by Vic to not get pulled by the diffuse on the fake.
No, it's too hard now.
Fakes on fakes here for both of them into the site. One shot miss.
No, not your fault, Zekin. Our teammates didn't do shit, bro.
Storm when a team's trying to flood within the site. And he even
that was a 3v1, no joke. You like what he saw what he did with the flash?
The 1v3 towards the end. We're gonna have a highlight
reel. How did Vic get so good out of like what the f is Vic doing, this guy?
But don't forget it, the Cloud9 fans are ready to support them as well, as we're all tied up here 2-2 in this low buy.
Oh, I can't see it. The ASCII
in mid for a little something extra.
Wait, what?
Crossing over. Big flash, but they couldn't push forward to get the pick. Although net stuck through.
No timing.
Clears one and actually pushes Zekin off his line. They have the front side of B now to slowly creep in.
Oh, nice rocket.
Lines go down, but they have to be worried about how fast Sentinels
Wait, Zekin's alone.
Back in on this.
They have to tempo quick. Zekin has
no.
nothing. But the shorty.
The Guardian pickup for Oxy. Straight through dimensional drift into the round. Zekin's gonna say no. 2 to the back of the site, and he clears it up, making sure it's secure.
Oh my.
Now it's just finding out where the safety could be a third, but as he turns around just on his 6, he's able to get the capitalization.
No.
is all they
That was
need to secure
insane.
the
The
round
smoke
now
came
as
in.
we
He
go
jumped
to
into it at the
6
perfect
punch for
time and
punch.
killed
What
two.
great positioning. Read in the very beginning for Cloud9. You're trying to go for the trades. Your on is broken by. The best weapon that you had was a Guardian. So you pull out the Steel Guardian out from Zephyr. You're weakening the weapon towards the back. But it's a shorty in the back
I
of the
cannot
site.
believe this.
So far, it's second right in the story for Sentinels in the series.
Absolutely. We were looking to where the octane would come from right
Wait,
now.
look at this
and
push.
Zekin is fueled by the
Wait, this
team.
push is
What
so
a play
good.
towards Tiles. Armageddon comes
Look
through
at
as well.
this.
And
Are you guys
Cloud9
witnessing?
didn't even get a
Are you
chance
guys
to breathe on this
witnessing?
round.
This was a buy for
He's
Cloud9
waving!
in round number 6.
Wall is so hard to break. You have to put yourself in such an awkward position, even to jump in.
Oh, God.
Seconds ready for one.
Plays for him again.
Always getting that first vision and happy to back into sight to just set up his own little garrison.
Good molly.
His own little
Good molly.
way to protect everything.
Really good
even if
molly.
He doesn't have help. He's done a great job.
Take it
at
off, take it
so
off, take it
far.
off.
And the Vine.
No!
The rest of it still hold him at bay, but
Wait,
Mitch
you're still
just
crouching?
swings out with a drive-by on the Sheriff. That's everybody in sight lane.
What the f is I can do it? Or
Sentinels
Celsius? Celsius! Take the net off, brother!
Oh, they're not going to get that back either. To protect it, that's Celsius going down. And now they just have a few more. Still weapons coming in. C9 has to play
Hello?
this smart, but they're actually not watching the
Oh my
angle
God,
distance
almost.
here. Trade 2 for 1 as Oxy tries to stop the
Nice
bleeding there,
Tarik.
but he goes
Nice
down as
Tarik.
well. Can they get
Ooh.
this one shut down? Mitch and John Cutie both one shot.
IGO versus IGO.
Have in hand right now.
Nice try, bro. Nice try. Nice try. It was unlucky, bro.
The speed is C9.
We know here in these gun rounds so far, telling the story for Cloud9, it's been shut down right away by Sentinels.
Deep
This time
wall.
There's a little bit more room to breathe. An execution for a split towards the B site, combined with the Hunter's Fury towards the back of the site. It looks like we're stalling just for a bit.
All right.
Okay, trade for trade. We're at a 4-4. There's Narrate and Oxy that have fallen here, so it should be still pretty easy for both teams to defend and get into sight on the retake.
Nice.
They don't know
Nice.
Seconds back there. Can they pinch him in?
Nice, Celsius.
Oh my gosh. The
Wow.
Zealous assault comes out, just gets
He got active, huh?
everybody to scab
Zekin
here.
again. Good
It's
job,
gonna
bro.
be tough.
Let's go.
Sorry, that was Zeppa's.
Yumpy.
Looked like he
Yumpy
didn't
went
even use it that
1738. Our first Fetty
All right.
Wap.
round. So where do they go now?
It's a double
Back
history,
and
double Hall of
forth
Fame
on the
moment.
rounds we go. There's still some money for C9, but only the hero.
Exactly.
For Oxy.
That's the only thing right there working for Oxy, and they're trying to use it towards the east side. At least it trades out, but Nary gives the advantage for Sentinels at the very beginning. Now the weapon's out. They can't really pick it up yet. Unless they're able to push here, that person right back, and that's going to be Nary. Thankfully, the L-Drone pings them, and they could salvage this weapon and maybe turn it around once again for Cloud9 on another Thrifty.
We gotta call 1017 Brick Squad too. I'm down.
Any way to further shut down C9. Still 3 members alive, and this lurk could get sketchy here towards mid from Zeppa.
Let's try to find a timing.
What?
That's twice that happens here for Sentinels, leaving a wall all the way back to prevent a push, but it's 2 times.
Wait, Zeppa's ratting.
Got to change this wall now for Sentinels,
Oh.
but if not for Cloud9, they're pitching in towards this A site. They have a good
Nice
read.
shot, John.
And a beautiful shot from John Cutie to start shutting this down. Narrate
Oh,
just on
they
the
know
edge.
he's there
they know
alone.
They're going away from the operator. They're trying to pin down the rifles. And they just have one more inside A site now. The IGL, John
That's too
Cutie trying to
hard,
call
bro.
the shots here.
Zeppo's made a
Can't do it
play.
without the help of Zekin, and the operator now
They
has
hear
to
him?
retake the site from 2 members of Mitch and Zeppa.
If I'm Zekin, I'm going for this. On fire so far, it doesn't even matter if he gets pinged out. Dashes forward.
He does one. Zekin already.
Oh my God! What the
And sits
f,
down.
bro?
What is going on with Zekin today?
His
He is
third
pushed
clutch.
into that play. That wasn't his decision. He
Exactly.
said, "Oh, I'm about to get pinged by a dart. Let me quickly come up with a play to kill these 2 players." Like,
Oh my! I can't believe he had enough
instantaneous
time to shoot him.
from this guy. Look at that. Zalsis is out of his chair. You know when you're even getting your teammates hyped up from plays.
That one's so pissed. He's like, we can't rely on this. We just can't rely on this. Like, we need to play better. Okay, well.
C9 still trying to hit almost on every point of the
They're
map.
going
right
A?
here. Back towards Cat. They still
They're
have
it.
Teo. They still have a bit of a crossfire towards site. Narrates ready for the
Whoa.
side shot. He's able to get
I thought he
Oxy
missed
just
him.
through the wall at the end. And now he's
Nice.
He gets the paranoia.
Nice.
Side help from the team,
Nice.
and it's absolutely
What a hole.
huge.
Good paranoia.
That call from Bang. The
Yo, by the
paranoia
way,
and
Bang's
cleanup from
smoke
Sentinels,
on the back of
teamwork
B
is
and
absolutely
his paranoia
immaculate.
there,
That's what I was
big
wondering here.
value.
Vic was still holding towards A main at this point. Still had a paranoia. I don't think the knife was ever thrown by John Cutie towards the front.
No,
I'm
just on
assuming-
Cat area.
I'm assuming right now Cloud9 or that previous round was trying to push forward,
Trade?
trying to find information so that Vic
Oh, we got him. Nice.
Here's the last time around.
And looking at Sentinel's side, you always have to look at Zekin right now. The operator
Oh my God, he saw barrel.
Now from
Oh my God, net died. Net died.
Down net. So even if we do see C9 getting a sight, that hold becomes
nice
that
pick.
much weaker. Zekin has been so
re-aggressing B main.
So far. I think that's 18 kills for him as well. And the op hasn't slowed him down and even retaking sites alone.
That's Cloud9 that was trusting that smoke too much. Being pulled up on M2 right by Pizza. Zekin just walks through that, gets an easy kill and dashes away, while everybody's still hyper-focused on trying to take up Catwalk. A little bit of a fumble once again for Cloud9 out of a timeout. Micro mistakes, but it renders costly because Sentinels are closing and taking a huge lead on this first half.
They didn't clear it! Good angle. They did not clear it at all.
Narrate takes another one down.
That angle gets slept on, huh? They also vice ulted here.
Not make it alive. Sentinel
nice job.
Pinch in from every which
that
way.
angle like gets overlooked a lot, no?
Get a lot of information here for maybe doing some sort of combination with the dimensional drift and also the annihilation from net, so that they could open up a site. But they have to figure out what Sentinels.
What the? He just peeked mid like that.
A great first blood from
oh
Zekin,
my
but
God!
Really traded out, and that's finally C9.
Net died again. Oh my God!
In the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, they're trying to put their cat hold back together here. You see quickly, John Cutie coming around if there needs to be a flash. They get the drone.
He's gonna ult?
Have the knife. And it looks like they are going to try to dimensional drift over here towards A. The step
Bang.
up from Bang just to get a little
nice
further and take him off guard. Narrate coming in, closing down the site, playing previously where John Cutie was, so they're rotating each other around here, as I said before.
Wait, Calm is still flanking?
Just the same.
Oh,
and there it is.
9-3.
Goes down 9-3 here for Sentinels on the first half. Just buying more time, making a little noise. They want C9 to dislodge themselves from those initial positions here.
He's playing logs.
Right now, the deadlock wall is going to prevent any of that, though.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing from.
They break it while you drone?
That they're just pulling back and forth in the very beginning. They're expecting this type of aggression coming out from Cloud9 on the defense.
Can you reach it from there without being seen?
Look at the minimap. They're actually pushed out here towards the A side. But now the read on the wall.
They didn't clear it.
Protocol wall takedown.
Traded.
It's gonna be logs.
Nice.
And they do hit Narrate quick. Zekin and John Cutie come in fast with the kills on attack. It is a swarm from Sentinels.
5 HP.
Zekin Sheriff is still going to be lurking around here. Looks like he will stay close to stairs. Try to make sure he is one of the crossfires on the outside of this boathouse so they don't get utiled, and it's going to be the 2-1 split here from C9.
They need Oxy and Mitch to get value out of this recon flash. They could maybe get some wall bangs with these ghosts.
Oh, the flash into a recon so they can't dodge will be perfect here if they can just get it over the wall in time. Vic's trying to draw the attention. 1 and 2 come out from the left side.
avoided by.
It's the fight
but they lost the round. Good job.
Has their eyes on the prize, and they instantly wipe down the 3 members of C9.
As they're trying to walk out for contact, the Stinger by. As backs against the wall in the first map, they have to try to make a play.
What else would C9 do?
What?
But push on a round where they might be
What is that? With a stinger?
Point very soon. So Sentinels, knowing they buy, backing up, still lose second. That's how hungry C9 is to get these stingers to go to work.
Zekin dead GG? Don't say that. It could be true.
They can start to focus a little bit more of the map here.
I like the re-hit on B after he died. I like this call.
Quite low, while the rest on the side of Sentinels, you still have 2 rifles in the hands of Zelsis and Narrate. That's 2 body shots and the players are down.
Cancel?
Delay on delay. 54
they
seconds
got
left. Oh. With the spike moving, this becomes interesting. Unless they hit a little bit cat and go back to market here. I feel like they might stretch themselves a little thin, but it looks like they'll just leave that one lurk on mid.
Double lurks?
Zeppa just threw a flash onto B main, and it did get the contact onto Zelsis, which is why we're not fully rotating yet.
Yeah.
Fake?
All the way towards the A side where they were trying to work before, but everybody's taking control of the map around Sentinels.
Easily back towards mid. That's going to be timing on the wall to drop it.
Oh, he has no idea.
It's a clone.
He has no idea.
There. And now Mitch, like you said, already low in sight. Zeppa just behind. How much damage can they do?
What a flash.
Shut down the rest of the members of Sentinels.
Wow, wow.
Pivotal kill inside sight so they can get the spike down. And this leaves the 2 stingers full HP on the half armor.
Bang.
Come in. Bang already takes one out.
Oh my God, dude.
Sentinels gaining control of the situation very quick here to get another round.
And C9 have to be worried too. The nature of the composition around Sentinels, if they're going to try to play it very passively in the very beginning, or if you're trying to play a la G2 sometimes, when you're pulling out these salvos at the very beginning at the entrances of A main and B main, it renders it very difficult for C9 to play as aggressive as they want to.
Oh my god, that's good.
So C9 definitely has a lot to think about here to try to come back in his first map on their map pick. Double swing denied at the very beginning, and C9 are in a position where they're pretty much going to force every single round.
It's from a 1-3-1 hold. Usually that's just
nah,
info,
bro.
but to get a
You cannot make this up.
Sentinels
You cannot make this up, bro. You cannot make this up.
They can do no wrong, rather. That's going to be a hit back flawless round coming in as they get it to game point here. 12-3 on Cloud9's map of Ascent.
The Sentinel player is not, of course, the Sentinels team. That could be rather confusing.
Okay.
Finally, some sort of hope here. First blood coming out.
Wait, they're shooting back. What the
Wait a minute. And this is why C9 is C9, because they can do this, and you just don't understand where they pulled it from. Wasn't a timeout, wasn't anything.
Nah,
let's
try.
Activate on mid.
Became kind of easy.
We still have a long way to go here. Another 8 rounds. And it's kind of squashed the question of will Sentinel's map pool be exploited a bit here. I think they've really just had this hidden in their back pocket.
What a nice flash by Oxy.
Wait, they're shooting back.
C9 getting a little angry here.
Why are they shooting back all of a sudden?
Gotta see it. We gotta see a change in something, even if it's pushing more, being aggressive more. Sometimes you gotta go outside the box. Push around as well. This could be huge at top mid. They're getting timing on the map, and they may lose it.
Bang has
ult.
ult.
Side of Bang, but that's not going to give the rest of Sentinels a free path to Bang.
And he's walking through. Right now, if Sentinels could continue to delay towards B main, they need to find it to allow this so that Bang can find the perfect timing in the back of the site.
No.
Fortunately, though, Nara gets spammed through the smoke, and that's already a player down.
He's just trying to live for one more kill. Bang finds one, and now John Cutie knows. Gets the flash out.
What? Wow, the flash
Mac.
got him perfectly,
He
dude.
says, quick, come over.
He dropped him a spike.
Yeah, exactly. Drop the spike so you can TP and grab it, and you stay as a team with 30 seconds left. The thing
It's
is
planted open.
He canceled the... He went back towards the A site to plant while John Cutie was going B.
Yeah, he was going B. Oh, bit of a misdirect there, I think.
What a good paranoia. He got both.
He's
Holy
delaying up.
Yeah,
The paranoia is being thrown. He gets out of position with the TP, and now John Cutie meets up with them.
Oxy first. Oxy goes down first. Mitch makes a distraction. Oh, Mitch actually able to get the first kill here.
No.
John Cutie coming up big. It's not going to be him. It's going to be Noxy.
That's right.
Mitch
12-5 aware.
this round.
Suppress. Smart.
They expect it. They expect everything right now from C9. And they actually give Zekin that space immediately. He takes it so fast.
Oh!
The shot just over Zekin's shoulder.
Zekin is running at him, dude.
Oxy regen just a
You
little
guys see
bit.
Zekin?
Takes this fight for himself.
I think Mitch actually spotted the players up on Cal
Oh!
when he droned out from the garden. So C9 has a pretty good read here that they're still very slow on the hit.
Yeah.
But this time with the
Somehow he's
momentum and a
entering
split
now.
towards the A site, you're playing across map though, so the barrier survivors are still really good.
No!
Beautiful
My
night.
God!
Right on the razor vines as you see
Oh,
Zeppo
no.
over at the B site. The utility can be used off of that ultimate since he's not getting hit. And now
Save.
Sentinels is left wondering, where do they go from here? Who's actually at the site?
Oh my God.
They're not going to have enough players to get through here. So
seconds left.
C9 are able to capitalize on one more round for themselves.
Nah, if I have 30 HP, no
Slowly
joke,
find
right
a
there,
way
if I'm
in.
Zekin, I
This
run
is
back to
too
B main and I
little, too
lurk.
late. We almost-
That's why he's Zekin and you're Tarik. All right, Hurtful we're getting. I don't know, it's time to get Hurtful.
Oh,
So far, so good.
Zeppo.
Not a good story finish, unfortunately, there for John. At least, sorry, for John Cutie.
Here we go.
Money spent around.
Oh, and they're gonna go hard.
Oh yeah, somebody's gonna get caught by this. That alert on the way in. Steel Garden goes down.
What?
And look at that.
Did he kill him
just
blinds?
Shooting ducks at the back of sight. Nobody even knows he's there. A shorty from Zeppa here, wondering if he can get out of the smoke without being seen first. The
Zeppa?
Phantom comes out next, and
Unlucky.
it's enough to get one, but Zeppa cannot get out of
Wait,
line.
what?
Start trading shots towards hell.
Guys?
And that's what it feels like right now for Sentinels inside A. Mitch
Early peek. He's
again
gonna
on
early
the
peek. I'm calling
clutch
it. He's gonna early peek. Watch.
versus Celsius.
No, he's not. Never mind.
Spike is planted. Plenty of time to play.
They
with
never
a few
stick, Celsius. They never
fake
stick, bro.
Defuses and push into the site. Celsius with no utility here, not even
Recon's
the
back
Rose.
up. He knows he's towards the left now.
Half is there.
No! No!
Keeps Cloud9 alive. Another clutch for the veteran player.
Hey, bud.
Just unfortunate.
Hey,
So
bud.
pure luck that came through that a recon dart went towards a way where you can't get Zelsis to break the dart right away.
Nah.
So with the ping
That might be the
coming through, you're
Redux.
able to get it
That might be
halfway.
Redux
You
turning
can now play
18.
time
The
onto
little bit of
Mitch.
extra
He
pressure
dodged
him up in the
flash,
clutch.
turned back to get
And
the
the Rose.
instant headshot onto Zelsis.
You think he thought about it in the clutch? Like, oh, fuck, he's 18 now? And then he swung and whiffed.
Now they have to clear just 5 more rounds to bring it to OT. Actually a tough task to ask with how the game has been going as Annihilation starts off and will grab.
Wow.
Narrate
W team? My ranked teammates would never. I'm yelling on Mike, shoot me, shoot me!
Crunch. So knowing that there's not going to be anybody close. Beautiful ult coming through from the Armageddon. Here comes the hit from Sentinels.
Nice spam through. They're trying to get these
Oh,
shots
neck
before
off.
they happen, and the Phantoms are helping them do it through the smoke.
Zebba?
Still clearing sight, but Zekin goes down from one of the first
Nice
times
trade.
Or no, Zekin goes. He gets
Oxy?
a kill, I should say.
No.
As
So
Oxy
2v2.
answers back, the duelists are firing hot right now, and who's going to overheat on this one, and who's going to keep their cool? Dimensional Drift goes through, so Oxy knows exactly what's going on in the back of the site, and now Mitch starts to creep into position so they can activate.
Wait, I like what
protocol.
Zekin did there.
Just to the left, spam through the box. It's a tough spot for get help from John Cutie on the same angle. A stiff wind will blow Oxy down, and a quick transfer could take Mitch as well. There.
Who paid out? Who paid out? We need a
Mitch
name.
finds the frag, and C9 find 8.
Oh my
The
god.
HP remaining on Mitch and Oxy combined at 8.
Vans, we wondered about their attack side. It was a little iffy.
There's a
but
Bucky.
C9 continues to lock down their defensive side. A low buy here for Sentinels to try and push through on this round.
Off flash, maybe trying to get Zekin to hit the switch. Yeah, it's a full exit in.
That's just unlucky.
Goes fast. Net's still able to find him in the smoke and the chaos. Zeppa's HP and ammo is just about the same, down at single digits right now. They're all still stuck for the side of Sentinels here in the Archway B. Great use of Razor Vines and a bit of util is going to throw him back. And no upgraded weapon will come of this just yet.
They definitely got snuffed out of that one. That's exactly
Yeah.
what we're just talking about. Net throwing a beautiful wall right into the main side. So, yeah, Zekin's able to dash through, but the rest of their team can't follow up. And even if they made it through, you still had 2 sonic sensors towards this B site where nobody could jump down towards that lane. But
Mitch is going A main? What?
Still 2 stingers available. John Cutie calls for them to move towards this A site.
Do we expect A main at all?
Playing, and he plays the perfect spot.
Exactly, moving back to be more of an anchor, but not in the site.
Do we dagger
just
him in?
outside the site, causing Sen to now have to re-clear main, have a few more things on their plate.
What you're trying to do with this position here is just to maintain the A site. When this plant comes down, when the door closes, especially that, you now know that the players have to play inside the site for Sentinels. So it will allow for the rotate coming back from Vic, from Zeppa, from Net, to fight within the site.
Mitch is playing this
Look at the
smart.
post-plant positioning so far from
Not gonna
Sentinels.
lie.
That flash currently set up from Zelsis could really help delay and fight back here against Cloud9's Flood.
Wow.
Oh, he
Played
gets
it
one
well.
solo, and now he can draw the attention. This is perfect for Heaven to start coming out. You can see Nat start to sidestep. They're looking for
He
the
played it
swings.
very well.
Another one from Mitch.
He played
Does
it so
even
well.
need him? No, he doesn't. Another 3K for Mitch. Bit of a 3-2 split here for Sen. C9 is very active on the defensive side trying to figure this out.
Look at this. Brendan was just talking about now you change things around the walls towards B main. Everybody's pushed up towards middle because all of the Sentinels utils on both sides.
This could be a meat grinder.
I think he's dead.
Hunter's Fury up the middle. It's not going to give anybody really room to shoot on this one, so they're just figuring out what's happening on the map. B is open. Sen are not aware of it, though. They could be taken out from the right side. C9 back in position. They enter the site right as Sentinels try to.
We hesitated.
This movement is incredible.
Trap play didn't really work at the very beginning to find the info, but at least to get the first blood by punishing
Zekin?
the push into B main. Now with 30 seconds left, it's up to
Oh
Zekin
my
that
God.
has to try to create an opening.
Nice shot.
That timing. Zekin on top of it here. Can he hold for long enough, though?
Oh, nice try,
Realizes
Narrate.
it's a ruse, gets the quick shot there, and now it's still going to be the rotation over. They realize what
Oh,
B
good
was.
jump.
That could have been a huge kill. That would have been Spike.
One more, though. Feels it. Doesn't look. Oh, second
He's gonna
guessing
get him, he's gonna get
himself.
him.
Gets the wall, and he's
Well
actually gonna
played,
get
John.
shot.
Well
This one
played.
Didn't get a shot.
Wait.
Another 3K for Mitch. Count him up. Rack him up.
And pistols left now for C9 as the Steel Garden comes out.
Dart.
Locked in.
Revealing area.
One dart. Gives them a bit of a chance
Good
to clear
peek.
themselves into sight. Net takes down one. Can it be another big clutch for C9? This is going to be game, or it's going to be a round continuation here. Net very low. It's going to be the jump from Zelsis and the right-click classic.
Oh my god, I was close as we could have lost again, dude. Oh my god. Good job. Zekin's first kill. The wall, the flash, the util. That got scary, man.
The one by Sentinels that could finally stop.
That was a good team effort, though. I feel like everyone really fucking played well. Like, I know C9 brought it back, but that was such a good team effort by us.
And now Sentinels on the attack. They are able to take control here of the tempo. To kick things off here on Pearl, and it's a Teho drone to spot Vic. Vic, who's had so many good moments in this split, though, is now suppressed. Can't pull the smoke up, so he's gonna be. He has to stand tall with this ghost.
It's a very big commitment here for Vic to stay in.
Right.
The shots are just missing. They capitalize on one, but wait, it's set by Mitch. They find more. Sentinels is now out in the open, trying to get themselves to safety here. Very low health on both sides. It's gonna be the ghost versus the classic, and Net's gonna.
Oh my god.
Zelsis, the vibe.
What a brawl! I don't know what just happened. What a brawl!
Reset the round. Honestly, they spread out to what would just be a default here. 1 minute. And they're going to go ahead and play a fake onto B.
It worked.
And get over to A. Yeah, that's
They're biting.
really well. Look at everybody leave A now.
You already forced the TP away here from the side of Zeppa, who initially was trying to keep a 4-player stack.
They're not moving.
They gave up towards that front. Should be an easy entry here for Sentinels because there's no util to stop them as they enter towards A site.
No.
Well, pistols will.
The double swings they have to apply that damage. Get some of these guns down. It's not retrievable just
Good luck,
yet,
Bang.
but it is a little bit scary for the post plant here. Zekin
Heard him,
spamming through,
right?
using that hero rifle on this buy. Or to say
No, 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 no! Nice.
Shots are missing.
Nice.
There's an opening for C9. Not anymore.
Yeah, he closes it down.
Oh, yeah.
On the right side, waiting for the crossfires to come.
Oh, yeah!
The ace.
I feel like Zekin always aces on Pearl.
Coming in for Zekin, they let him have the I buy power ace on that one. Beautifully done. And $100 in I buy power merch. Hashtag unlock your ace, baby. I mean, Zekin continues to unlock his aces.
Yeah, make sure you follow him on socials. I buy power, and yeah, the last kill was a little labor, but I mean, he was
Good job, bro.
to try to get kills. As it's strong, a rifle for a second, already coming out with the dimensional drift, trying to find the info, and it's being pinched on left and right. They'll probably have a read. There's 3 players out there, and now it's a pinch. 4 players out towards the A site.
Cruising, about to be out of it.
And there's that trip. The one that Net likes to play is kind of like a vice wall to get information.
Wait, what's happening right now? It's 2-0. I just lost track of the game.
And you see Net's pulling up the camera at the same time, trying to see if there's pressure in on middle. And as he sees nothing yet, all of C9 can stay stacked up towards the A side and try to stop this push.
Zekin's going to be on the forefront of this one. The head of the spear goes towards the smokes. You can see low health just on the other side of that as they're trying to decide. Zekin gives himself an out. They make sure Bang is safe, and they know that the first layer of the site is there. But no, Cloud9 starts to come out of the woodwork with shots from left and right.
So much
and the
stall.
crossfire is beautiful.
Wait, Zekin's running B.
Unfortunately, the vines being thrown by Zelsis kind of stops here the opportunity from the last 2 players of himself and Zekin trying to swing out to go for trades. So he just has to keep players at bay. Try to keep them towards the A side where you see Zekin is moving for a plant.
30 seconds left.
Where's he going to plant?
Responsibility now for Zelsis. Stay. Try to watch back and maybe go for a fight towards the back of the spawn. If not, I mean, if he's going to walk back towards the street, that camera being set up here by Net could see a lot.
Look at Zekin, or Zelsis.
Zelsis. The super quiet here.
Ah!
Got 3 people to pass, and then a little extra time to wait here. But not too long. You can't leave Zekin out to dry on this situation. It's going to be tough, and the pints are even harder as Zelsis has the timing. Zekin trying to stay alive, gets a spam, but it doesn't throw him off.
Wow.
He's able to take 1, but he's done his job. 2 for the round, and Zekin is happy with that. He leaves Zelsis with the perfect prep. The smoke is there. It's at half. They're not even looking. He misses the first shot, but he's going to have it. On the second defuse. That bike, it does go.
Yes! Oh my god, that was so close! Oh my god! Oh my god, how close was that?
C's coming out from Zekin and
That must have been like
C9 to sleep.
Nah.
What a move moving out
that
here
was
from
so
Zelsis.
close.
The patient Zekin alone inside the site. You were talking about it. It was going to be a tough position.
0.14. 0.14.
You know he's going to be good for at least 1.
And he got shot through the box
Oh
and didn't
my
react.
god.
So calm.
As a unit so far, this team.
He's waving again. Oh god.
A big clutch coming through here from Zelsis.
Wow, 2v4. Oh my
They're gonna
god.
try to gamble it up here. Try to get this orb to build up an ult.
Zekin getting 2.
Oh, family
Wow.
photo right outside the dismiss.
Zekin getting 2 there was
not expecting
kind of
that.
ridiculous.
Something C9 put the cam up and have had that space for free all the time. And Sentinels just pulled the rug out from under him on that. 3 dead, and the push towards A easily happening here. Zekin, again, one off of ultimate.
I mean, we're gonna sound like a broken record by the end of this game. Zekin owns. Zelsis owns.
Yeah.
But there are 2 players that are pretty decent in the clutch. Unfortunately, though, for Cloud9, they don't have the best weaponry to work with.
Bitch.
Staying quiet. Just trying to hide around the utility right now.
Oh my god.
Just a few jumps onto Zekin, but he still gets one.
Wow.
Okay, Stinger does.
Stinger is looking
damage, but it's not going to be enough. Narrate gets that
Zekin has ult
kill
again?
here, and Sentinels are
Does have ult.
moving through the defensive.
He does indeed have ult.
On to Pearl. Sentinels still 4-0. I'm sure C9 wishes that had changed, but it is not going to. That is a heck of a lead so far. Remember, those ultimates are ready. We're just coming out of a C9 timeout.
Who's next?
So the game plan has to be there. Immediate dimensional drift coming out from Zekin.
Okay,
We're
let's
not
go.
playing forward as we're trying to see if C9 was going to use that strategy.
Oxy?
But it's Oxy
Has an
trying
op.
to dodge. He's going to get spotted though, but dimensional drift.
No!
Battle that Oxy wins.
No way, Oxy's so ready for it. He says, yeah, done that a bunch of
Wait,
times
what?
myself. Zep is able to trade one back, and now Sentinels falling left and right. Oxy's not stopped by the vines, but the Steel Garden is going to take away the arsenal. It's left up to the Classics.
Wow.
Celsius is going to come firing through. They know they need to reposition and
going
get
A.
themselves to safety, and it
He's
looks like
going
he's
A.
turning tail to head to the other site and calls for John Cutie to follow.
That was so good by Oxy to kick things off.
Back to B.
Staying alive towards that back and drop.
Are we going B or
was
A?
everything to allow C9 to come back within this game. Look at him avoid all of that utility that was thrown towards that back of the site and still runs through Zelsis' razor vines to get a pick. But now we
Wait,
go into
it's
the
working.
mid-round.
They're going back
John
B.
Cutie's still alive. He's calling
The
for
double
pivot.
back.
The silent stop and go back into this B site, and C9 gave that up. There's an opportunity now.
Don't put the Joe Rogan
especially
emo
John
for that,
Cutie
bro.
stumbles up to maybe turn it
This guy said, oh.
back in the heads, back in the lead for Sentinel.
And the way this played out, C9 could string a few
Don't
rounds
put the
together
Joe
if this
Rogan
goes
emo for
clean.
that, please,
Ultimates
man.
Coming up, Oxy coming up in 1 pip. See, Mitch already has his so much to be
The
used
double
here.
back.
And now they'll close in his 3. Dimensional Drift actually comes out right away for Zeppa.
They're avoiding all of it.
They have tail
Now
rockets?
letting himself getting spotted on the top is huge here for Zelsis. But they rate the push towards the street.
Oh.
Quick flick on the 25
Let's try.
HP. Oxy's
They
gonna
tried
get
fighting
a
the
third
first
one for the
guy.
round, put Bladestorm on
Let's try.
line. and
At least
give
we got
that
the
over.
overwhelm out.
Yeah.
Maybe Zeppa has a TP out, and that's going to leave Vic alone.
Vic's ready to be seen, but just one. He tried to take it out before it got all the way to Oxy, so they can still throw a bit of a fake into this. Almost a lineup.
No way.
Zeppa's able to come back and trade out the damage, though. Very low health, and he goes down to the hands of Narrate. As Mitch from just on the other side is able to tag in some damage. 3v3 as Sentinel.
Bang has Astral Wall. Should he use it?
Mitch size full util as well. Starts with the recon to get a ping.
Oh.
Oh, that little duck after he hit the shot. Oxy's gonna come flying through with the blade storms. They do find it. John Cutie and A main. And it's a main fragger in Oxy. He's
I gotta
go
stop
ahead and
that,
get
sorry.
another one behind each other on those plays where he's flying through and up over top.
It's a very passive camera all the way towards the bottom of the streets. It spots 3 players and Sentinels. They want to pivot very quickly on a split towards this B site. There are 2 good trips being set up by Net, so he's going to try to utilize here any smokes that's being thrown on the attack to go for kill trips.
Yeah.
Everywhere, Zeppa tries
Okay,
to
wait,
keep
what am
that
I
one
doing? I did it again.
That
I mean,
means
that's my
it's Sen trying to
natural
work
reaction
faster
to that.
Those low buys around the bigger weapons. Oh, a vine kill onto Mitch. Nicely placed by Zelsis. Still have control of the site, and this
Nice.
is getting a little awkward.
Use your words,
His net
Tarik.
can grab one, but
All
it
day.
looks like Sentinels
Save.
come through hard
Nice.
enough to make this round theirs.
My mom just
Oxy
came
can
in.
get
I
that
alt
pick
tapped
onto
to
Narrate,
corn
gets
since
the
it's
wall
easier to
down.
explain. Smart.
That's such a scary spot. They can flood into Art so fast, but he does have the help there from Mitch. A little bit of a street fight here going on. That's going to win that one. Does he have assistance from the team as they start going back and forth in the alley? Narrate trades it back here as they
A rare whiff.
slowly move down and start to execute on B.
Unfortunately, he can hold it well enough here towards the street to funnel him back towards the up of Oxy. So Sentinels now could creep up and split towards his B site. hesitating a little bit here, just trying to find the information where the players of C9 are.
They avoid this Armageddon, which is nice, but they can't avoid Bang.
Nice.
One through. John Cutie's going to be able to get the trade, and they swing in. Mostly through streets and that few from long still. Even if the off was there, it looks like they can circumvent it with their pathing. Oh dear. Mitch, a little bit of a hot foot, has to move out of that situation here. The operator very close to going down in this situation. Economy is still there for another buy come in. No, it's not for C9. They need to come up big on this round. Oxy switches out. Sentinel's trying to hold it near ring one. Zelsis versus Oxy now. Possibility of getting half, but he's going to go for the fight.
Nice! Zelsis is good for it, brother. Damn, bro. What is Zelsis? What is Zelsis doing up there? He just threw up some gang signs. What was that?
C9 needs to be able to back each other up on this one so they don't all fall to the wayside. That was a very big win for Sentinels to make it a 4-round gap. And already messing with this utility. They are making C9 sweat on these rounds. C9 doesn't really get to play the round the way they want right away.
Such good calls from them.
Oh, no.
Everywhere Oxy's trying to get some leverage out of this operator. Util to push him away right into the crosshair of another. Yeah, it looks like they have to take fights everywhere across the map here for Cloud9.
That Bang's dad? Did you just say Bang? Did Bang's dad just yell Bang?
Sticking those players that has no util to help them with, so they're leaning towards an ace line stack.
And if this is a spike down for Sentinels, they're reading that they can get all the fights they want before they even have to take the site, as C9 is kind of in a position where they're hungry. They want to be first, so they're putting themselves in these dangerous one and dones, and they're always traded by Sentinels.
Pathing looked pretty good though for Zeppa. Just unfortunate that he couldn't get a double kill, kill trip towards the front of the site. He has trips as well towards the A side, so they're trying to leverage net here to anchor as much as he could.
Ooh, they turn into it. Attacks from A main as well on multiple fronts here. They're trying to figure out what they can look at and what is actually the problem. And Second is the only one in here, and he's already getting a ton of information for the team before the take.
Got hit by the tripper recon, didn't get wallbang.
Oh my god, everyone's blind.
He's been close. Mitch, health going up a little bit there.
Shoot!
Oh, they know the flank.
And they're looking. It has reset. Narrate turns away at just the last moment, though, and this could be the line for Oxy to get the first shot on. He misses. Zekin's able to take down Zeppa in sight. Oh, it's just too much.
They know he's there.
C9 are overwhelmed. They move forward too quick and really are kind of deleting C9's opportunities back into the site.
Clinical! Clinical!
Storyline as Ascent. Just back and forth we went. Even if Sentinels won the bonus, Cloud9 found ways to catch up for a bit into a 4-2 scoreline, but then it could potentially now be a 9-3, 10-2 half for Sentinels going into the second half. But thankfully, Zeppa, gets the first blood with the Sheriff buy that C9 has in the back. Okay. Clean shots.
I mean, this is what it takes right now for Cloud9. The low buys trying to get under the skin of Sentinels here. I mean, you're not going to get this every round, so they better use the advantage they have coming out of this one immediately. Still, we've seen the 2v4, and it's not even guns for C9 this time.
Crosshair placement could be good again.
Last player standing.
Can Vic finish it off? Bang goes for another one. An ace on the board all by himself here. Zeppa and Net are left. Has to deal with the flashes. And the uplink shows exactly where he is.
That's huge, though. Not getting spammed after
the
hat came through, and he survives. Now he can play around the map.
He's got
Keep
one
C9
star.
guessing.
Without it pulling them in.
At least weapons got picked up now. 2 rifles on the side of C9.
Bang.
Oh!
Bang with the Red Bull clutch.
Oh! Come on, bro! 2 aces in 1 half. Nah.
Remember to keep hitting up
nah.
Power, hashtag unlock your ace and get those gift cards and goodies. $100 of each in merchandise.
Wow.
My God, these guys are delivering the game and to the fans today.
Sentinels fans definitely are getting some goodies so far from highlight reels coming out from these players across the board.
Damn.
Mentioning clutches out from Zelsis. Aces on this first map or second map.
I don't know what it is. Whoever C9 is playing, they got that playoff plot armor, man. These rounds, it look like C9 will come back. Some other aura just stops it from happening. And now Sentinels, like you said, look like they grabbed the 10-2. especially after they identify the op. They've been able to move around Oxy so well in these games so far and not really allow him that pop-off moment.
Well, they already used Narrate to throw some prowlers.
What is this?
First,
We got Fade on A.
Into the B side. So Sentinels looks like they really want to try to hit this first and leverage here. Narrate on the backstab if they can.
30 seconds left.
All right, Steel Garden pushes just out of sight. Armageddon actually takes the right side of Steel Garden that's available.
Oh.
And where they might be able to exit. Oh my god, Bang just going for the full drive-by. Zeppa's gonna punish that. Zeppa's gonna punish that. The 3K coming in, the spike is down, and it looks like we'll get a repeat of Ascent, a 9-3 first half, unless we see the world
what's up, guys?
from Narrate.
You want to Narrate to get some
Nice
action,
try.
but there's no time left to pick up Spike to plant. Zeppa goes nuclear in the last round of the half. And at the very beginning, we're just trying to see if Zelsis has anything set up towards this B site. Unfortunately, it's being set up here towards A. The triple push coming out here from Sentinels 2. So right now for C9, they feel like they have an open site and it's easy, but they have a pinch on both ends here.
What's happening here?
If C9 doesn't flip the map to work back towards the spawn, they might be in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, I like this. How many teams are confident enough to push through that spawn ramp? So they're going to have everybody in sight now coming from the back, and they're going up the street side.
Oh.
They know they need to push. C9
Big second kill,
here,
John.
Sentinels are ready.
How
Under
has
deep
he done
defense.
that?
But
Stick
being
it.
able to get those kills, and he does have a star to work with. That's going to be huge, at least to delay
Oh,
the
the
start,
suck.
allowing Net to get the pick.
Huge kill from Nat. They're going to try to get hit on the spike. Zekin takes one down. Vic is there. Bang, trying to figure out which side he can get on to get the
Nice
perfect
try.
shot. It's not
I
gonna
like what he
be
was going
a
for.
repeat.
Grouped up together once again.
Yeah. They'll definitely have to protect these rifles. A full
Ooh, it looks like we
stack
picked the wrong
for
side.
Sentinels predicting towards B, so this should be a nice round for C9 here. If they can find any of the extra kills, get them on Oxy. I wonder if they give him a stinger to go far. Sorry, it's already on Zeppa, rather.
Yeah.
Zeppa to go farm and get some more orbs here once they get the spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
Still nice control. Oh my god, they salvoed each other.
It's here to
I saw the
give a
EU
plant
clip
down.
today.
I'm sure somebody just hit the tab. They're like, okay, somebody picked up an orb. That means they're gonna they're gonna move towards the A site, and then you just salvo each other. I think that's very smart.
Wait, does that count?
No.
Mr. Mango, you're a fucking troll,
C9
bro.
On top of that, no orbs to be picked up on the plant.
This guy named
You're
Mr.
trying
Mango
to
in the
play at
chat,
least
he
the-
only spams these
not
guys are a
necessarily
pro
long game.
KEK
You're
W. He
trying to
waits
shut
for
it
the
down
moment to
now.
do it and then he
Not
does
giving
it.
a chance for C9 to
He
slowly
only spams
economy
these guys are a pro KEK
round after
W.
round.
He only waits for that specific
Zekin's
moment
got a
and he
great
only
line on
spams that.
B. This focus towards mid and towards A becomes that much more serious here for Sentinels, and Cloud9 is now forced to walk through this gauntlet of defense that's staring right at their position.
Good flash.
Just broken, but Zelsis still finds Oxy on top of the box. They slowly move into this one. They still have Zeppa coming on the outside of this to play a little trickery in the late part of the round. But I think C9 are a little bit in the middle now, and not just on the map.
Drone is down.
On the drone spotted too. Here comes a repinch back from Bang.
Wow.
Oof. Traded, a little 1-for-1. Mitch with the swing, but actually Vic was looking the other way. They did not have that timed out.
Oh.
Almost reach it, the 6th sense.
Vic 1v2. Good
out
trade.
Perfect.
It's Vic's chance. 26 seconds left, not a lot of time on the clock, so it's going to be a pressure plant once he does get there.
Wait, he's got a read.
He chooses correctly.
He's got a good
Guardian
read.
Angel's watching out for him.
And he knows he has to hurry up. A couple of seconds ago, maybe 10 seconds ago, salvos are being used by John Cutie, so he knows he has to move.
He has
in
a lot
for
of time,
right away.
too.
If not, John Cutie
10
gets in
seconds
range,
left.
stops the plant, and they win off time. Now still with 4 stars to work with on the side of Vic. Salvo's back up on the side of John Cutie. Zekin has drone with the decoy. And you're going to play the good old Pearl map. Long range all the way up towards the top of the B
It's gonna take a long time to get there if we walk.
And the more that you walk it down here for
Yeah, I don't know.
the more chances Vic has to be able to win this round.
Here's the util. Brought in. It actually just
even
takes him
half.
off. I thought I might have gotten it for a second. Oh, he hides it. Oh, down to 6 HP.
Good
Gets
spam.
it through the wall.
No time.
Damn, it took that long? Wow.
Right now it's a stack towards this B site for Sentinels with a hero rifle on Zekin. Star is being utilized to try to help out John Cutie to make C9 think that they have a big stack towards A. A flash through the swing.
Wow.
It's good for Sentinels, but that pivots everybody else here for
John has
Cloud9
rockets for
towards this A
planner.
They're going in quick. Smokes go down just for a bit of that back pressure. Oh, the team's able to use these smokes so well too. Oh, Reddit on it.
Nice try. The clone him.
Almost got the kill still though. Oxy's able to help clean that one up on the double swing. The plants come through and a bit of shock dart damage still lingers on the members of Sentinels from the beginning of the round in Mitch.
2 rifles picked up though. They could fight towards the back of the site.
Whoa, still
He's baiting himself.
Use my body, he says.
Gun hit.
Can't pick up the kill still. Even trying to give the teammate help on the jump out there. Zelsis and Bang here, not long for this world, is C9 doing a great job of controlling the game.
Jump.
They know they have it, keeping it
Oh,
locked
what?
down and keeping the trades coming. Another round for C9 here as they close that gap. And we moved away from any operator game that these teams have been thinking they can put into the
He
mix.
looked back, he saw him.
Ooh, it's about moving fast and faster with these dimensional drifts already towards the backside. Zeppa's looking to create space. He's just toying with these members. Sentinels right now, causing them to back up out of sight as they get the last bits of info that they can.
It's good that he was able to look back on the top of that dimensional drift here for Zeppa, because remember, it was a long time ago, but on the attack side, it was missed.
Wait, what? Oh, we don't know.
Attempt to retake for Sentinels.
That feels a little bit awkward. You commit to one wall, and there's just going to be another in your face. Who's going to play the side-to-side better? And it's Sentinels for now. 3v4. C9 looking to pick up a few more kills. John Cutie in a swing towards the backside. A beautiful kill there, and the teamwork that they have set up. And they are not allowing C9 that much ground.
Oh,
Mitch,
he's
however,
low.
from Street. Oh, he throws the Armageddon, but he's pushing. Mitch is always pushing, and he takes down John Cutie.
Damn.
Another round for Cloud9.
Nice try, nice try. He got on his feet. Wait, it's actually scary now.
This is actually a good position here for Cloud9, because they have some great forward position. Zeppa's already in the front of the B long. They could start pitching out towards the street, so I love that we're trying to fight back towards the street, but Oxy could get 2 here.
Oh my god. Wait, they're actually bringing it back on our ass cheeks, bro.
Get a full swing
That's a save.
out from their position. And that's both down for Street. A 9-9 round, looking like we're going to get here out of this. And something happened out of that last Cloud9 timeout that just lit a fuse for them.
Yeah. It almost felt for Sentinels. They were counting too much on the Vice wall from Zelsis that they thought that Cloud9 maybe was baiting that wall instead, and it would have some time. And it just caught some players off guard and made it easy here for Cloud9 to tie up this game. And the economy is not the best now for Sentinels. They have to go for hero rifles in the next round if they could save these 2 weapons, if not a full eco once again for the defensive side.
And they were trying to push Guardians into this round too.
What?
For the side of Sentinels.
Then? Chill, bro.
Money.
Oh my god. It's
Small
because I don't have product in my hair, dude.
While the rest here
Holy
team are on
fuck.
Sheriffs. Zelsis with a classic, working together, trying to push up towards middle for control. And Zekin might get punished, though, as he's trying to move up here towards the orb.
All 5 here? They're not even leaving anything towards Art, which is
I think I have to
actually
stop
pretty good
wearing a
selection because
headset.
they'd be running into a whole swath of people. But yeah, this
I
is
see
a
you differently
very
now?
cautious round. I love that both teams have that inkling that something's going to be going down.
Is the headset bad for my hair? I don't got much left. I need what I have.
2 of those sheriffs are rotating around slowly, as long as Net didn't check that camera.
He hasn't been checking his camera. This is an opportunity now for Sentinels or even for
There it
C9.
is.
There you go. Okay,
Hello.
now that's information.
And they all start moving forward. They say, okay, no point in going back. We saw 1. There could be way more with the confidence of that push. And they're going to slam site knowing that they have numbers. A lot of concuss going down on the backside. Give it a quick shake and you'll be reset here now in the eyes of Mitch as the Hunter's Fury burns across A site. The pings go through. The VIP protection is there. Get down, Mr. President, says Oxy. They protect Vic on the plan.
Wow.
Scenario, both fall to the wayside now. And now it's just the sheriffs to do work as they are found at the end.
They got out of that? Damn.
Even use a dimensional drift. Although tapping the spike, dropping some players would be kind of good here for Sentinels. But it definitely does feel, that it should be a C9 round.
Yeah, this is going to be a very tough pincer.
Wow.
Hold on.
Wait, they let the 1v1s happen. And it's
Wow, what?
It's going to be bang.
Dude.
Pushing forward, going for the defuse, half from Zekin. They time it correctly. The gun delivery is there too.
How did we win
in the
that?
kitchen.
This might have been the swing round that they needed. Timeout was supposed to be for this round here for Sentinels to pick it up.
Is this a play?
Yeah, they make the Sheriffs work somehow.
Taking that.
Huge style.
Bro, we heard you dash up there,
Towards the
Oxy.
site.
You're
We
not
saw
slick,
Oxy
buddy.
just towards A main, trying to get through the window in Art, but they decide to go right through Art with 3, a 4th coming. And it's only going to be Vic on the outside. Sentinels is very ready for this defense with 3 already there.
What? The
Just trying to
shorty can
delay
get
here
that?
So that Zelsis can rotate across. If there's going to be a second wave pushing in by C9, you
No,
have
no one shot his dog.
the ult from Zelsis for them to flood back within.
Waiting for a peek, waiting for any type of push.
They're going
They're
B.
not getting an inch from Sentinels. They may have a bit of a route here from street around the corner, but look
Sentinels
at this.
realize
Set up
this?
by Zelsis. They've left the util there. The guard was
Zelsis
towards A.
running. He's going to try to ult to delay this.
What the
so
fuck?
That Zeki gets the value towards the back of the site.
Spike still going down. They're trying to plant it within the firefight here. Zeppa able to
Why did he
get
run back
one
out?
pitch coming flying out of there. Gets taken down by Zelsis. Oxy's playing the forward motion. He's trying to stop him before they can get to the site here, and it's going to be tough as 4 very healthy members of Sentinels are about to break down the door into B site. All the members of C9 are here. They're not trying to go down long. They're trying to fight it as soon as it happens on the doorstep.
And salvos are back up. Here comes the flood
Oh,
from
nice.
Sentinels.
Oh.
Oxy just between swapping weapons out of the Blade Storm is not going to be enough for him. John Cutie answers as well, and they're going to be able to pin down Vic for that final hit. And the defuse coming through for Sentinels. They are all anchored in sight now on that A side.
And you see how they're playing a lot more passively for Sentinels this time around, with the exception of Zekin. They've been really good playing on the extremities of the map. The salvos from John Cuter are very good to delay.
Yeah.
But also, within the last few rounds, they've had the opportunity to play to their strength in terms of a team to play the flood retakes. And Sentinels has been faltering, trying to defend the post plant.
Straight into sight. Not much util to go with it. Just the default
Wow,
stuff.
what a
Smoke
sick
and
eye.
dash. And it's not enough to throw Sentinels for a loop here. Oxy does find himself a weapon and pretty healthy to boot.
And he gets the Armageddon with that kill too. Beautiful haunt being thrown by Narrate. Now the win con here to try to survive. It's
Good stall.
not gonna happen. Now you're
15
pushing on once
seconds. 15
again.
seconds.
Off another plant. Zelsis is lurking
Timing.
through.
Oh, Zelsis. Oh!
Transfer like Shroud.
Transfer, and he's able to hold it down to keep the Phantom screaming. And this is going to be
Good
one
job.
of the toughest rounds Vic has faced, and John Cutie will be right there to sit him down. Match and series point for Sentinels.
Nice.
Another rifle round coming out. Guardian in the hand of Net.
Oh,
Every
yikes.
single round.
Oh,
He's done it every
yike.
round. They just get to figure it out this time.
But C9 hasn't been pushing towards this B
Exactly.
at the top, so they never understood that Zekin was pushing
What?
up. And Zekin's everywhere once again.
What is
He
that?
wants to clean up this final round already. 2 to his name. They're running away from him towards his team.
Into the Vice Util.
Bang. Look at how safe he's playing, too.
What the f is C9 doing?
They have such an
They
upper
gave
hand. You're
up.
not going to take the fights that could get you to go down. Zelsis falls, but there's still so much here for Sen to use to take control of this round. And now the 2v4 from Cloud9 side. Can they produce the same result their opponents did previous in the series?
You definitely want these two players alive here to try to win it for Cloud9, and they do so.
Vic, full health, regen up, and they know where he is for a moment. Peeks to Zeki.
Nice.
Zeki's got it.
I almost jinxed for a second.
Finalizer, and Sentinels will
Let's
take
go,
down
bro.
Cloud9 in
What a
2
dominant
rounds.
performance.
A
Damn.
dominant performance by Cloud9.
What?
On Ascent.
Come
And also
on, bro. What are we
Pro, they have
talking
to fight
about
a bit for
here?
that second half, and they still
What are we
managed to pull
talking
this
about,
through
man?
and
2-0,
push
dude.
Cloud9 to the lower brackets, where
2-0,
now
baby.
Sentinels still has another chance, another victory that they need to play against G2 to try to qualify
Damn.
to Toronto, but at least in this series.
How is Tarik as a player?
I think he's good. He can shoot bodies. I saw the headshot percentage.
Like that.
Okay, the one way short.
Hey, shoot.
I beg you.
Hide.
I'll feed Viper.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Bro, you can't yell like that when I'm playing, bro.
Tell me you want to make up right again.
Heavy A. 2.
Yeah, they're about to.
I can dart above on this side.
Oh my.
I'm darting high.
Oh, default. There should be molly.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
40.
Spike down A.
This was. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Where'd that come from?
Dish, bro. It's so obvious. No dish smoke, get up. Sand, bro.
Oh, behind you, Jet.
Get out of my way. Spike down A. Last player standing.
We can't kill. Holy shit! Shoot it all!
I gotta kill them all! I gotta kill them all!
You gotta kill them all!
One enemy remaining.
What? No way! No way! What? What are you on? Oh!
120 jet on site.
Last player standing.
And one butt.
Spike planted. Enemy remaining.
That's all.
Oh my god.
He's old. He's old.
You had your fun. My turn.
Oh. They might have
are
up.
you?
They might have up, no?
Teleport's ready.
Look at these guys, look at them.
One enemy remaining.
No, I ain't defusing that shit. They deserve it, bro. I'm gonna give it to them, bro. They deserve that.
I told you, bro. Imagine you do that in the AM.
Imagine I do that in a match. How about that?
I'm throwing smokes,
I
man.
don't trust you this time. Real tough.
3B, brother.
Real tough, dude.
Flashing shit like KO.
Not even out, bro. Oh, you
3B, brother. I'm panicking Sora? No, they didn't buy. What the? What the fuck did you just do?
Wale?
Face your fear.
Let's go 1 HP. Let's go literally 1 HP.
Oh my god. I'll flash your left, flashing left. Enemy remaining.
I think he's blind. Oh. Oh my Tarik. Oh my god.
Damn, that last shot was lucky as hell.
Alrighty. Swinging out.
One more.
Oh my god.
Get slick.
Guys, like, Sky's
Oh, Tarik, give me.
Spike
Go for the
down
content.
A.
Go for the content.
One enemy.
Oh my
God.
god. Get another
Let's go!
Bro, when could you do that?
Come on, bro. Come on, Jimmy boy. I'm jumping through it.
Flash or what?
No, no, no.
Cutting through.
Flash your guy. Landing left side.
Close.
He's left.
No charges left.
Pushing through. Flashing.
Dead garage.
Now. Wait, what the hell? Come on, man. Make me look at least.
Oh my.
Nah, this kid's done, bro. This kid's fucking done. This kid's done.
NB.
Get out of my way.
Push A-lane.
Last player standing.
Nah.
Spike planted.
That's why we're losing. It's not me.
Oh my god, I feel bad for him now. I feel bad for him.
You are divided.
I can KJL early.
Not smoke?
I'm KJL this
No.
time. KJL.
Good.
Falling smoke. Have I... Caught two. Killer, guaranteed caught.
I'll suck him out here. Wait.
No charges. One enemy remaining.
Look at your Hide, just hide.
Wait, you want to swing right? I swing left.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Blinded.
That's what I'm doing. 72 more.
One less. See, found one. Last player standing.
Look at she's got a judge.
Finished.
tracks. It's like a scripted demo of the shot. 2 shots.
One enemy remaining.
That's great.
Shotgun him. I'd shotgun him. I wouldn't give up. Oh my god.
Now there's some serenity.
Wait, we actually can win this. I don't know.
Shocking the. We're trying to shock the alarm bell right now.
I'm holding your shot if you want to keep walking out.
Tarik, just drop.
You can talk mid.
Nice, good go.
There's 2. Sova and Jet both bottom mid.
They might speed up B split.
B split, maybe.
Yep.
They're trying to fight top mid. They're fighting top
One more.
mid.
One enemy remaining. Spike down. Defender spawn.
Top mid.
Hey!
Guardian. Oh, I don't think that Guardian. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
In your face.
YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Facebook Shorts, doesn't fucking matter. It's going everywhere.
They can play A with you.
They're going A, by the way. They're going A.
There's like 3 yard.
No.
Just keep baiting me. I'm gonna run.
Yep.
I know, alright.
Yeah, he's gonna go for my gun. 2 coming back. 2 coming back. More. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
God.
Dude, I'm so good at baiting for him. Holy shit.
Hesitation is for M.
No way they all go back.
Let's go. There's 5 art. There's 5 art. It's a dream come true.
Fine.
That's my vandal, Brody. Watch out.
Spike is down. Have this fight. Last player standing. Spike down A.
Where the are my bullets?
Fucking,
That was close.
I got you, B man. I got you. Pushing B. I got it.
they drowned mid.
Left here. I'm gonna hurt market. Yeah.
Bring them down.
Take flight.
Got him mid. Mid.
Oh. Wait, go B?
Dude, they're both there. Smoke over mid. We go cat. I'll hold
Yeah.
this one.
Cover going out.
Just run up cat.
He's gonna rotate it though. Wanna go up mid instead?
Yeah, I'm down actually.
Blinding.
Wait, lane.
One enemy
Wait,
remaining.
1 HP. Nice.
A genius.
AC.
I don't see him spawn, so you can come my side. Could be market if he went for mid.
Picking up market.
Also be.
He could be main, yeah. I'm letting him walk out main.
Not ready yet.
I think them 1 HP.
He's holding it.
Ace.
First Sova ace ever?
Oh my god.
Like not for me, like for the game. I told you guys I was a Sova man. You see my util right there?
Face your fear.
You're committing.
Last player standing.
You guys ever see a 1v5?
120 phased.
One enemy remaining.
120!
Teleport's ready.
Man, come where he is! Open a stream, man! Give me some info on something, dude!
His pushed mid.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
He went doors.
Oh, there's one on site.
I call spawn.
Spike down.
Good one right
B.
now.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Mid, back off. Spawn late. Or, sorry, B-Link. Viper B-Link. 15 seconds.
One enemy remaining.
Give us one.
Oh, nice.
Charso.
Coming up.
Their smokes are dead.
No charges left.
Last player standing.
Fade
Spike
short.
down A.
Blocking sight.
They are so scared. Yeah.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
I'm on that juice! Shout out XQC.